Kuno. Msafamba guys, msafamba. And a little bit closer in the front.
Have you successfully lodged your papers?
Well, you can see that I came with my colleagues, Advocate Mpofu, our head of the legal team, and our brother, Honorable Tendai Biti, also an advocate, but who's also going to play a very pivotal role in this big march to a new Zimbabwe. We're so excited that the new Zimbabwe is loading. There's no way Zimbabwe is going to remain the way it is. Change is in the air. The change season is upon us. This is the time. Victory is certain. Victory is obvious. And of course, it's all victory around. We've managed to file our papers. We have concerns around certain of the issues, particularly the issue of the voters' form. But it's an issue that we hope is going to be resolved. Once the candidates have been nominated, the next hurdle is the issue of the voters' form and the issue of making sure that all those who registered and participated in 2018 or post-2018 as registered voters, their names have to be reflected. The information we have so far is that most of the names are missing, and we would want to understand why, and that issue has to be rectified. But we are otherwise, so far, so good. We understand that the candidates are still registering. I'm not so sure if Mr. Mnangagwa has come. He's a courageous man. I don't know why he's willing to even have the courage to stand in this election, because he has no reason to be in the election. Decency must teach him that he must just hand over to the next government.
Are you happy with the conditions so far of the election period?
Well, conditions, we still have problems, particularly in the countryside, around command politics, command voting. The abuse of our traditional leaders is a big issue. And of course, terrorizing individuals, supporters, and those of our members who are in the countryside doing a lot of our campaign work. So yes, we have challenges. We also have Job Scala, our own member of parliament, who is incarcerated, and other political leaders who are behind bars. That tells you that the environment itself is something that is a cause for concern. But look, the greater the challenges, the greater our dimension of courage, boldness, and fortitude to make sure that we win. And indeed, we win this election emphatically. What we want is a big win, nothing short of a big win.
What will you offer the electorate? What are you saying to the electorate?
Well, the electorate is waiting for dignity, restoration of decency for everyone. I am a leader, I am a president for everyone. And I'm saying to Zimbabweans, you have been marginalized, you have been left behind. But here is a leader who is coming for you. Jobs for everyone, dignity for everyone, prosperity for everyone, and of course, happiness for everyone.
How is the process so far as far as other constituencies are concerned?
Well, we have received reports. It started slow. We had problems administratively. ZEC were telling us they had challenges with some of our signatories because they had not received from their headquarters. But we hope that it will be resolved. Of course, we had our team yesterday. They had their car impounded and our papers almost withheld. But we've sorted that one out. So we are going to assess the situation and give a comprehensive report after the end of the day.
Have you experienced any issues with double candidates?
Well, we don't have any double candidates except for certain individuals in Mashingo who stole some papers yesterday and forged signatures. So it's not a case of double candidates, but fraud and some fraudulent activity. So it's a criminal thing that has been reported to the police. We don't foresee any problem of double candidates because we only have 2 signatures and they cannot have double candidates. So that is not a problem that we are anticipating. We have filled and filed all the vacancies in the constituencies and hopefully all the rural district councils, assuming that we receive reports from the countryside. We have also even filled the proportional representation. But there was a problem administratively and legally because there was no statutory instrument that provided for that process. So now that it has come, we have also filed. We're hoping that there's going to be an extension of time to accommodate it for the delay and for dismissal.
We see people like your vice president who is not on the candidates list. Where are you going to slot a person like Mr. Biti?
We are a presidential republic, and our campaign is going to be basically a presidential. Our focus is not to be in parliament, but to be in government. We have been in parliament for a long time. That's not our station of choice at the moment. Our station of choice is government. So you will see Mr. Biti in government. He's going to play a pivotal role in the campaign that we are going to be waging very soon, because he's part of that government, and that is what we are offering to Zimbabweans. So yes, you will see that happening. I mean, parliament is going to be there. We already have people deployed there, but there are others who are beyond parliament. They are in government, and they must play that role in government. So you will see a strong team. You will see a formidable team. You will see the future of Zimbabwe, and it is here. It is represented. You can see it around.
The evidence of Sepia was supported in the race. What do you say?
It's not a factor. I just see one person, and that's our opposition. ZANU-PF is now split into many factions, and for the first time we are facing a factionalized ZANU-PF, a split ZANU-PF, a divided ZANU-PF. Now a divided opponent is a weak opponent, and we're excited. We are even more united ourselves. So yes, we know that there are other splinter groups from Pollard, from Mr. Mnangagwa, and others you are mentioning. So that's not a big issue for us.
On the issue of the fees, have you struggled at all?
It's a big issue. In fact, it's a scandal that they could get almost half a million, almost 600,000, from candidates. Candidates are offering themselves to serve and lead, but you can't ask them to then pay for service, to pay for providing public service. It doesn't make sense. It's a scandal. It's illegal, it's criminal, it's un-African, and it's not progressive. But look, these are all tactics to try and make sure that they stop us. But guess what? Grace is abundant. The rest is ours. So no matter what they try to do, God is in it.
What currency did you use in the mass?
We use the common currency used by government.
How much did you pay?
We paid what is paid by Mr. Mnangagwa, and we have paid.
How much?
We paid everything that is required. That's why we have successfully nominated. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Zimbabwe. Thank you.
Wait for my Kenya.
Not right now. Okay.
Don't push me.
All right, sorry. All right. Thanks so much. Thank you. Sorry.